Hello, friends. So I've been on the fence about talking about this because it's very personal, and I was kind of nervous about it. And in the last few years, I kind of realized that the more I share with people, the more like they realize that they have an opportunity for themselves. The more I realize that it could be helpful for somebody. So I decided to take this time today specifically to share some thoughts with you. So yesterday, I turned 41. So thank you so much, everybody, for the well wishes and happy birthdays. It was very, very kind of all of you. What most of you might not know is that today is my 3rd-year anniversary of my stroke. And I honestly just wasn't ready to talk about it. Um, for all the reasons, obviously, it's very personal and it was very traumatic in a lot of different ways. So why now? The reason that I'm sharing this now is because I believe that there's a useful story on the other side of kind of like self-healing, self-reflection. And for me, it was a shift that happened this past year specifically of speaking about having a stroke as being a victim of stroke, and now understanding that I'm a survivor of a stroke. And there's a small nuance there, but the shift, the growth, the lesson is that of mindset, right? When you're a victim of something, it happened to you, you're waiting for things to continue to happen to you, and it's just kind of hard to stomach. It's hard to get by without losing yourself in more and more rabbit holes, where being a survivor of something is learning how to manage that something, right? And that is the simple kind of takeaway that I want to share with all of you, because some of you didn't know that I had a stroke. Some of you didn't know that what caused a stroke was a rare heart condition that I was born with. And I have been managing that for the last 3 years as well. Beautiful plane going by. What you get for living next to an airport. I love planes. You didn't know that about me either. So the reality is that learning to manage a condition instead of being, ill or having an illness it's a lot more empowering. It's a lot more digestible, and I feel like all of us can take that lesson with us, right? I feel like all of us can appreciate that and realize that it's not what happens to us, it's not what we can and cannot control, it's how we manage it, right? And I guess with my stroke happening next to my birthday, my 38th birthday, it triggered a lot of different things that I had, with my mother, losing her when she was 38, and the heart condition part of it all. It was just very kind of hard to stomach. We went into heart surgery for an ICD implant, and like managing that and learning how to live with that and learning what that meant. It was all just so scary, which is why I never spoke about it. But anyway, so that's a legitimate, just kind of vulnerable update on something that I hope, if you're watching this, that it just helps you realize that you can manage things, and that when life happens and when bad things happen, that how you manage it and what you learn from it is ultimately the only thing you can really control and deal with. So I hope this helps you. All right. Again, thank you, everybody. I will end on another positive note, because I guess I shared something the other day that was a little bit confusing for some people. The people who have reached out to me to help, I just didn't expect, and I find it very humbling for me that people that you don't expect will be the ones like calling you and checking in and sharing opportunities. It was just eye-opening. I wasn't expecting some of the folks that have been reaching out to me to be reaching out, and I'm very, very thankful and appreciative of all of you who have been there for me. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate everything. It's a heavy season for sure, but we're managing. All right, have a good day.